and I want to say thanks for coming out, but there's a lot of you here to be my first time here. Okay. So I'm sorry about the cars. I'll do better next time. I'll stop and look my purse back there, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who would benefit from identity theft. I'm Susan Money. That's my actual name. It's my married name, and I kept it when I got divorced because it's the only money that fucker ever gave me. I used to be a patent attorney, believe that. So people would invent things, and I would try and get a patent for them. Boring. I lost my job about 3 years ago, and I'm having trouble finding another one because it turns out that today you have to have a computer science background or an electrical engineering background to be a patent attorney, and I don't have that. So I'm pretty screwed, and also starting out so bad. Okay. I grew up here in Detroit. About 8 years ago, I moved to Las Vegas to be a patent attorney for a slot machine manufacturer, which I'm not going to lie, was extremely fun. The first time I went out to meet everybody, it was my first big industry meet and greet function. The entertainment for the night were naked contortionists. So I'm like, hey, I'm Susan Money, and then there's another random vagina in my face every 5 seconds. So it was super fun, but I definitely lived a high life for a minute. I had $2,500 Vegas dinners, and people always trying to pay for us to give them work. One night, we had a vendor that spent $8,000 at a strip club in one night. That's more than my daughter and I make now in food stamps in 30 months. 30 months of food stamps on strippers. Capitalism. My downfall came at that very same naked contortionist convention a few years later. Accidentally got blackout drunk at a work function with everyone from our industry there, and I made out with the married COO of my company in front of everybody, which even in slots is not okay. So that's why I'm here. I've done everything I could think of to find a new job. Seriously, you guys, I've sent out more than 2,000 resumes, which is so insane. I filled out so many of those online applications, the ones that are all different, and they all take 3 hours of your life that you'll never get back. You never hear from anybody anyway. I even tried giving blowjobs for money, but I only made $27.34, which I thought was really low. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. It was my boyfriend. I can still give blood. Now I'm trying to live on $460 a month, which is like what I made in a day before. So if you want to buy me a beer later, thanks. Okay, boo on that. I have a 3-year-old daughter from someone other than my ex-husband, so she survived the morning after pill and a lot of Jägermeister in her. I'm very proud of her already. Not proud? Parents. They've been married for 41 years this month, so you can imagine how thrilled they were when I asked them to weigh in on whether or not I should give my illegitimate daughter the last name of my ex-husband. I've been trying to get their approval for 36 years, so it's clearly not going to happen, so thanks. I read somewhere that only 5% of college-educated women have babies out of wedlock. 5%. And you have to imagine half of those are lesbians who aren't even allowed to get married anyway, or women who decided to have babies on their own just because they wanted a baby and there was no man in their life. So basically I'm part of a very elite group of women who are smart enough to have a degree or two, but not smart enough to properly use birth control. Just in case you were wondering, Depo-Provera does not work in the box in your purse. Keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure that I'm undateable at this point, what with the single motherhood, chronic unemployability, and also I have a biological clock that sounds like the Captain Hook mauling monster from Peter Pan is lurking around somewhere. That's me. Catch! I'm not living the stage with these people on the side like this. I just really want to apologize to everybody who's seeing me in profile right now. I've been really lax about the bulimia lately. I want to know who's going to be like this. I want to try a little harder. So anyway, a huge, seriously, thank you. This is such a crazy crowd. Everybody backstage keeps telling me, like, oh, there's so many people here for your first time. Like, that's going to make me feel better. I've been staying with family since I've been back for the last couple months here in Michigan, and they don't like me. So I just want to really say thanks for coming out tonight. It's nice to be around a group of people who don't just look at me like I suck. Also, if you have a job, I type like 90 words a minute, and I pick up on things really fast, so that would be great. But if it doesn't work out, at least I know that this is really, really fun. Thank you.
Keep giving it up.